In this video, I'm going to explain briefly what Teespring is about and basically how it works. But more importantly here, I just want to show a couple of things. I was searching around on Teespring here. I just put Teespring in Google and I found a link here under TechCrunch. And you can see that Teespring in January 16th of 2014 received an investment by I guess it's Andreessen Horowitz. It's a huge, big investment firm. They invested $20 million into the company. In fact, I think that's the second apparel company they actually invested in. So you can see that apparel e-commerce is a booming thing right now in 2014, and has been for the last couple of years now that Teespring, sites like Teespring has been popping up. So I just want to show you that this is huge. In fact, there's a whole article here about how they invested $20 million on TechCrunch. It's quite interesting, actually, how Teespring came about. It's kind of neat how the two guys that own the company, they were trying to save a bar right here. They're trying to save a bar from closing down, like a little pub or whatever. And he created this shirt and this campaign. It looked like this. I think the actual original shirt campaign is still online somewhere. I don't recall where it is. But after they did that, they sold a whole whack load of shirts using their little custom kind of sales page like this. And they got tons and tons of emails from other companies that wanted to have the ability to do this. And so what Teespring did was harness that success in that little tiny test for saving a bar into this massive company that just got $20 million in investments. It's quite amazing, and it's a really good way to make money online as an online entrepreneur, simply because you don't have to put any upfront costs for this business. So with that said, let me just explain briefly what this is about. So the idea is you can come to this site right now, anybody can come here right now and sign up for a free account. So you go to the login here, and you can just set up an account by clicking the new link there. Looks like it's taking a bit. So you just click here, create a new campaign, enter your email and a password, and boom, you got an account. It's really that simple. And the best part about this is you don't have any upfront costs, meaning you don't have to like warehouse the t-shirts, you don't have to ship any t-shirts, you don't have to do any customer support for your sales. They basically take care of all of that for you. All you do is set up a page with your shirt and you send traffic to it and make sales. There is a restriction because this is a crowd-funded apparel website. The idea is you have to sell a minimum number of shirts before the actual shirt will get printed and delivered to your customers. And you can define what that minimum goal is. And you can set it to a minimum of 10 shirts all the way up to, I think, anything you want, like 1,000 or something like that, even more. I never set it over 20. I usually do 20 or 50 shirts. That's about it for my goal limit. If you make your goal a little higher, you do earn a little bit more profit per shirt. And I'll get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and log into my account. So here we are in my account. I actually only have one active campaign at the time of recording this video. It's because I've been spending so much time working on these videos and some software for Teespring sellers. But nevertheless, I always have a few in there making good money. And this one looks like it's going to catch on here and be profitable. But basically how it works is you come in here and you click on New Campaign. And this is where you would select your shirt style. I usually only sell two. I usually only do the tagless tee and the hoodie in the wintertime on the front end. But go back to the tee, and traditionally the darker shirts usually work a little better. So I like selecting the dark, the black, or the navy blue. So let's say you choose a navy blue, and then you can upload your art here, or you can actually use their built-in library, or just add some text yourself here. So you can say, "This is my shirt." I just want to show you sort of what's involved. I'm not going to talk about shirt design here or anything like that. I'll do that in later videos. And then down here you can see the base cost for 50 shirts. So if you set your goal here at 50 shirts, this is how much profit you're going to make if you sell it at $17. I usually sell it around 19 to 20 bucks. Oh, looks like a help thing there. 19.50, or usually around 19.50 to 21.50. I've tried 24.50. That works as well. So it all depends on your design. And I usually set this at 20 because I usually like them tipping. And so you have to sell at least 20 shirts in order to get paid. And there are new options down here now. You can actually add all these different shirts if you want to add a... I usually like adding a hoodie and a women's tee. And then as well as a... where is it? Tank top. And you can see the profit you're getting. So if you want to keep your profit even, so you just want to add another $1 there. That'd be about the same. Add one more $1 there. That's all you usually do. Just make sure the profit's all the same. You can even add more products that are not listed here. But most of the case, those are the designs I stick with. But I'll get into this later. I just want to show it, sort of the idea of this. And so if I sell 20 shirts, then I'll get paid the money and the shirts will be shipped. Now, if I do not sell 20 shirts for this campaign, then the product is actually not shipped and the customers, their credit cards are not charged. So that's how it works. If you go to next over here, this is where you enter in your title here and then your description here. I'll get into all that stuff later, but you do that and you set your time limit. So all campaigns on Teespring will expire. And so you have an option for 3 days to 21 days. I usually stick with 7 days, 5 days, or 3 days. I found that sometimes when you do something that I call a 72-hour sale, that works too. That's technically 3 days. Most of the time, I just do 7. So we can do a name here, my shirt page, and it tells you right away whether or not it's taken. So it's not. Then you agree, and you go ahead and launch your campaign. But I'll just go ahead and hit preview, and we can quickly see what it would look like. So this is basically what it would look like if we launched it here. It's taking a bit for the image to come up. There we go. So that's basically it for what Teespring is all about. It's a pretty simple concept. If we actually go back to my campaign here and take a look. So currently, this is what this campaign is. So if I sell some more, if I sell 8 more shirts here, then it's going to be printed and delivered to the customers. And they have a nice little timer down here now that adds more scarcity. And basically this is it. I don't put much into the description. And this design, I'll be showing how to do that design as part of this course. So it's actually very simple to do. You'll be blown away how easy it is to make this design. It looks all fancy and stuff, but it really is easy. Trust me. Okay, I think that's everything in this video. We'll see you in the next one.